Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in to a tips and tricks into the season type of episode. There are kind of two types of people on the planet: those that start taking down their Christmas decorations on December 26th and those that start on January 1st. Either way, it's almost time to start taking those Christmas decorations down. Today, I'm going to tell you the easiest way, the smartest way, the best way to store your Christmas decorations to save you time next season, because it's always about next season. I have been doing an animated Christmas light show now for 8 seasons. The first 3 years I did my Christmas light show, when I stored my lights, I did it a little foolishly, and I want to tell you about that now, so maybe it'll save you some time. Where my problem was I was not committed how I wanted my yard's design to be for the next year's Christmas light show. By year 4 I had it figured out, but the first 3 seasons I did it very silly. I took all the lights down and I took all the reds and I put all the reds and I stored them together. Got all my blues and I stored them together. All my whites, all my greens. I stored each individual color as a whole. So the next season, when I wanted to do my red maple, I had to get down that tote and I had to tear through there. Where are my minis? Where are my C9s? Where are my 7s? Where's my 5mm? I had to go through everything. It's kind of like going through that junk drawer to find that one specific screw for that project you need. It was silly. By year 4 though, I had a standardized layout of the yard that I wanted to do every year, and I had a much better way to store my Christmas lights, and that's what I want to talk to you about right now. What I do is I have 19 different totes. I have them all the same, so they're stackable. Let me show you real quick. You'll notice here each one is labeled. This one here is red maple. That there is front bushes. Roof lights, Jean's extension cords. That's my wife. She makes her own extension cords. But these are all stackable, and I have 19 of them. We're going to add a few more this year, but I do have 19. They're all stackable, and I have them all labeled. I don't really necessarily color coordinate the tape. That's just what's ever's closest to me as I'm labeling them. And I do both sides of them. So you'll see on these front bushes. Also have front bushes on the other side as well. And where that comes in handy is depending on the angle I'm at, because we do have an outbuilding we store these into, and it's a little bit high. It is an elevated position that these go into, and depending on what angle I'm at, I may need to kind of check around because they're all black, so it's kind of dark. It's just a different vantage point, just a different way to mark them. The whole goal of this is to do things now that will save you time later, and putting all the decorations together one prop is a huge, cannot over exaggerate, huge convenience, because I take my red maple, boom, I have actually 2 totes for my red maple, string up all the lights for my red maple. I don't need any more, I don't need any less, I have the exact right. Now you're going to have a string or 2 every year that's going to have a bulb go out that you may be easier just to throw up a new strand of lights than to fix it. You can go back and fix it later, whatever's easiest for you. But storing it like this is a humongous time saver. Now, with the exception being, if you don't have a standardized or are not committed to the design for the layout of your yard, then you might want to go to what I did in my first 3 years, where you put all your colors together. Because I know there's a few shows around the country that completely change what they do each and every year. They never do the same show twice. And those guys, I'm telling you, that's probably what they do, is to store all the colors together. But do whatever's easiest for you. It's almost time of the year to take down your Christmas decorations, and this is the easiest way I found to do it in my 8 years of doing an animated Christmas light show. So a couple shout outs real quick. Let's see here: Megan Deichler, Ryan Deichler, Mason Deichler, Marilyn Johnson, Patty Ford, Brandy Waters. Bunch of people came by this year and took a picture in our photo prop. If you're one of the people that did that as well, do like they did, send us a picture of that to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and we will absolutely get that into a future episode for you. Also, Hello Storm 3, she made some of our Christmas balls from our Christmas balls episode. Made those for her Christmas light show, put those up on display at her home, so appreciate that as well. If you make anything that we ever make, or you improve on, most importantly, improve on anything we ever make, by all means, take a picture of that, send it to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and we will absolutely get that to a future episode. To our Patreon supporters, appreciate you guys supporting the show so much. It means a ton. Today we're filming on, and we will film all of our future shows on a brand new camera with a brand new microphone, so no more clip-ons through us. And I've tripped over on the tripod a few times by having that cord attached to me. So this new setup is greatly appreciated. So thank you so much to everyone who supported us on Patreon all throughout the year. Also, we filmed a few how-to episodes that I just didn't have time to get the production down and edit those in time where it made sense to release them on our YouTube channel. So starting February 1st, I believe, at the latest, all those will be uploaded to our Patreon page, and our Patreon supporters will have exclusive access to those all the way till next September. So at least 6 months you're going to have exclusive access. And you've all received, all the Patreon supporters received a box of commercial grade firecracker lights. Those are the same firecracker lights we unboxed in our Christmas in July series. They're $26 per strand. They're commercial grade. They're 8 controlled functions. They are phenomenal lights. They're very neat. So you guys have all received those this year. So I believe Roger Grind was our most recent Patreon supporter. And our next 5 Patreon supporters that we get, you guys will get those exact same Christmas lights. So go to patreon.com/ChristmasOnCrestline, or go to patreon.com and just search for Christmas on Crestline. Join, support the show, and you will absolutely get those Christmas lights sent to you as soon as about the 1st of the month. So check us out on there. You also get exclusive coverage of exclusive footage of everything we do. So again, I appreciate so much all our Patreon supporters. They got us a new camera, a new microphone. It's going to be a great year. We have several new series starting out this spring, so don't forget to subscribe to the show. So you may not be a person like me that does Christmas lights all year long, but we have some humongous things going on in 2020. We're going to go to the Vegas convention. We might hit one other convention. And you may not be someone who does Christmas lights all year. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can at least be notified about what I'm doing in case there's something that just catches your eye that I do that you may want to start doing early in 2020 as well. So Merry Christmas. Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. We'll see you in the next episode, guys. Merry Christmas.